Okay, this is where to get the Big Bang weapon from. We are on Cloister, and we are down in the southwest corner at Earl. You can get here from coming south from Reason's Pass through the ice caves, which are right there. When you arrive, there will be some protectorate. Not too many, though. A few upstairs, a few downstairs. Okay, and we have to power this lower line right here. Purple is on, pink is off. We go there, there, there.
I've encountered more than a few of these experimental weapons in my career. Messy, volatile, overpowered. Of course you want it, dear.
Of course I do. 2,035 damage. Magazine size is only 1, and its ammunition is rift residue. So you need rift residue in order for it to fire. Fires a single massive projectile that obliterates everything in its path. So we're going to add that. We're not going to use it quite yet, though. It's not all. Wait, I don't want Serenium because there is a mech back there. Can use some regular.
I don't see him. I repudiate all methods. Mind where you stand.
I'm back in stand. Yes, is very impressive. But do take a moment with my classic order industrial design. I'd theorize we can put this hazardous substance to good use.
Rift and rift residue observations. Peculiar observation in regards to the residual matter that is expelled from the rifts. Find more. Be thorough in your examinations, and I guarantee you'll find more rift residue than expected.
As a more lethal ammunition.
Recipe for enriched.
To tap a bottomless source.
Recipe for enriched rift particulates. Rift residue. I don't... No. Recipe on how to craft enhanced rift particulates. Be sure to grab that. Okay, grab this. I don't know, maybe it's upstairs. Alright, let's see what this new one is. It's under consumables. Enriched rift particulates. Refined weaponized rift energy. So I've been picking up rift residue ever since we got the rift modulator on Praetor. So now we have 14 rounds instead of the 2 we had before. It is a slow weapon because you need to charge it up. So we're actually going to use it outside as soon as we get past the rest of these guys.
Resorting to violence. Standing by to stupefy.
Okay.
Burglary of facility complete.
Woohoo!
Your experimental overview. Supersized murder cannon.
Woohoo! Alright. Now remember, it does 2,000 damage. Stupid ice. Alright, so in order to get it to work, you have to hold R2 until it charges. And then let go of R2.
Proceeding to attack.
And there it is. So it is not a fast weapon. If this is R2, if I just press R2, it does nothing.
Torpificator is charged.
So it's really good for 2,000 worth of damage when you have a chance to get it to get that 2,000 off, because it needs to be charged up. You need to hold R2 until it charges all 3 segments before you can release R2 and let it out. But there you go. There is the Big Bang. And why did my damage drop from 2,000 to 1,500? That's interesting. If I figure it out, I will put it in the description. I wonder if it's like a, not a single use, but like a couple use. I'm going to use it a few more times, and I'll be right back, because now I'm curious. Okay, so I'm not sure why it dropped. I have used it to clear out an entire cultist camp and a bunch of mantisaurs. I've used it quite a bit, and while the damage did drop from 2,035 to 1,546, it hasn't dropped any more than that. The rate of fire did change from an initial 0.4 per second to 0.3 per second that we see now. And then the 30% weak spot is the same, and the stealth multiplier 175% is changed. So there is a change. I don't know why it is, and it's been 45 minutes since I've used it, and it hasn't gone back up. So I don't know, it might stay here at the 1,500. But at any rate, there is the Big Bang weapon and how to get it.